Imagine wars that are breaking out without a single gunshot. These happen in situations where no tanks roll down streets and no bombs are dropped. Still, these entire countries end up remaining on the edge of disaster. The concept sounds fascinating, though. These kinds of wars have been actually happening for a really long time. Wars like these sometimes happen where few people are actually aware of a war happening. But eventually progresses to becoming a place where real fighting takes place. There are a few instances that can be shown in history that describe such wars. For example, the Cold War, where the US and the Soviet Union never really fought with each other directly in the stance of war. As they were approaching conflict, they were not simply sitting around though. Together, the US and the Soviet Union played along with numerous other countries, such as Vietnam and Afghanistan. They worked together to form a crucial pact and to bring wars and struggle between countries like Vietnam and Afghanistan. Also, they did not simply fight with guns, they fought with their ideas and political ideology. The countries used propaganda as a strategy to maintain people's loyalty within communities, while portraying their enemies as villains who were viewed poorly. Fast forward to now, and you've got Russia's involvement in Ukraine. It wasn't some official war declaration at first. Covert soldiers hacking, messing with elections, media campaigns designed to confuse and divide people. It was war, just wearing a mask. Or take the US and how it's hit countries like Iran or North Korea with heavy sanctions, not bombs, but brutal economic pressure. The goal is the same: weaken them, force change, maybe even spark internal collapse. Initially, all without firing a single shot. Starting a war without firing a bullet? Yeah, that's not just some fantasy. It's actually a brutal skill some folks have mastered. The key: mess with people's minds and become way more powerful than any missile. First up, propaganda. Think of it like a virus that spreads in your brain. Governments, secret groups, whoever. They spin stories, half-truths, full-on lies, whatever it takes to twist how people see the world. Suddenly, people start to not trust each other, fear spreads, hate comes up, and then the perfect storm for conflict shows up. Propaganda is used as a tool to secretly puppeteer entire populations without anyone noticing. Then there's economic warfare, the slow, sneaky strangler. Instead of sending armies, they block trade, slap sanctions, and cut off resources. It's a silent squeeze on a country's throat. People get desperate, governments start cracking, and before you know it, tensions explode. Money and goods become weapons, invisible but deadly. Next, covert ops. These are the shadow moves you don't hear about on the news. Spies sneaking around, blowing up stuff nobody really talks about, backing rebel groups in secret. It's chaos with no obvious source. The real puppet masters keep their hands while everything falls apart on the other side. And let's not forget controlling info. In today's world, whoever controls the story controls the war. Fake news, social media, articulation bots, endless lies flooding the feed of people, all to push you one way or the other. Suddenly, war feels like the only option because that's what people have been fed up with for most of the time. Here's the kicker: the people who actually start these wars, sometimes they actually stay hidden, outsourcing the conflict, the violence, and steering trouble from a distance, but never actually taking direct blame. get all the power, the land, the influence, and leave others to deal with the mess that they started. Well, why should he care about all this? Because if you can see how these wars get started, behind all the noise, you might catch these warning signs before it's too late. Peace isn't just about no bullets flying. It's about knowing when the game's already been rigged against you. At the end of the day, the war that doesn't need guns might actually be one of the scariest. It's silent, sneaky, and fought inside people's minds everywhere. And if you get that, you're already a step behind.